it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel and to another Foodie Friday. So I'm really excited to have this kind of series going on again. Like I said, I think in my other one, it was just kind of crazy. We were all over the place. So I am excited to share this super easy meal with you guys. It's literally like 5 seconds. We just got back from the grocery store, so I wanted something quick and easy. I had made a big pot of my marinara sauce, and I think I showed that in a previous video. If not, I will try and link a blog post to that down below in case you guys are interested in seeing how I make my marinara sauce. So I had a big batch of that from this week. So for my daughter, she just had some whole wheat pasta, fresh corn, and it was just on the side, and she had a little bit of sauce on her pasta. So that's what she ate, and I had that last night, so I didn't want to eat pasta again, but I was still kind of craving bread. So at the grocery store, we picked up a fresh baked whole wheat baguette, and usually you can check the back if you are trying to stay dairy free and stuff like that. If you're not worried about that, then obviously just pick up your favorite loaf of bread, but I always just read the ingredients and try and cut it out where I can. Tell you if it has milk or any allergens or anything like that in it. So I just picked the whole wheat baguette, which I will show you, and I got a whole living basil plant. So when I show you guys what I picked up from the grocery store, you'll see that, but that's what this is right now. So I'm going to turn you around and share with you guys what I'm having for a quick dinner tonight. Okay, now obviously you could do this as an appetizer. It's kind of a larger piece of bread, so this is enough for me and I'll be full. And you know that Bachelor in Paradise is on tonight, so I will be having popcorn later, so this will keep me full until I have a snack. So what this is just a whole wheat baguette under there that I broiled under the broiler for a couple minutes, and then it's fresh basil and a really good ripe tomato, and I just layered those. It's obviously super easy, and then I just sprinkled a little bit of garlic salt on top. I love tomato basil mozzarella. It's so good, but I don't usually eat that unless I'm at a special restaurant or it's a special occasion. So on the daily, if I'm craving that type of meal, I will do this, and it's really good, really satisfying. You can also add avocado to that if you want something a little bit creamier, but mine actually are not ripe yet. Okay, so then with that, I just have some Pinot Grigio that I picked up, and okay, every time I drink Pinot Grigio, it reminds me of Ramona Singer from The Real Housewives, which I'm obsessed with all of The Real Housewives. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. So it just makes me laugh every time I drink it because I think of her and she's hilarious and crazy. Anyway, I'm just gonna mix some sparkling water with it. I have the Pellegrino only because I got a huge container of this at BJ's and my daughter loves bubble water, so I'm gonna mix that in here and make it a spritzer, so it's gonna last all night. So I'm just gonna add that to the wine, and that's it. That's dinner for tonight. So today what I wanna start off with is just a really quick grocery haul. So we're only going to be home for a few days this week, and then we're going to be heading out of town for a little bit to visit some family before school starts. So I just wanted to share with you guys a couple things I picked up at the grocery store. Some of this stuff is super easy and quick meals, and other things are just really easy things we don't eat all the time, but I like to have on hand. Just in case we're on the go or in the car, stuff like that. So right here, I'm going to start with this jumbo bag of fruit. This is just all frozen. It's sliced strawberries, peaches, mangoes, and pineapple. A great combination, really good for smoothies. So I've been into smoothies. I picked up that. Bananas, I got a couple bunches of bananas because we do go through those pretty quickly. I have a couple cans of black beans and white beans. I love that stuff. I am trying for the first time this Skinny Girl liquid stevia. If you guys have tried that, let me know what you think. I've never tried the liquid stevia before. I just have, like I said, I picked up a bunch of boxed stuff that we don't normally eat all the time, but I like to have on hand. So this Annie's macaroni and cheese is just for my daughter. And then I have these Belvita little snack bars. And I feel like these are pretty high in calories. They're 230 calories per pack. I have had them before. It says there's no dairy or anything like that. It just says it contains wheat and soy. So these are good. I like to have these things for like a snack if I want something crunchy, or just something for breakfast if I am running out the door. So I've had the blueberry and I love those. And I also picked up, here it is back here, the pumpkin spice. So I'm going to try that and see how that tastes. I don't eat those every day, so I like to have those on hand. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, sorry, this is like all over. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys about are these Outshine fruit bars. Now, I know that obviously you can make your own, and we've made our own popsicles before with like real fruit, and you know, if you're going to make a smoothie, obviously that's going to be healthier. These are only 70 calories and obviously 0 grams of fat. Well, not obviously, but there's 0 grams of fat in those, and it doesn't say that it contains anything like totally crazy. So I like to actually have these at night. I've said before, like, I don't eat until later in the day. So at night, like after dinner, if I want something sweet, I will have one of these frozen fruit bars, and they're really good. I've also had the pineapple, but strawberry is my favorite. I picked up some coffee for my Keurig. I am tired of filling my reusable pods up, so I just picked up the Donut Shop one and then the Caribou coffee. That one's my favorite. I have some almond breeze chocolate milk. My daughter drinks that, and some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. We're taking those with us on our trip. The bananas I showed you. These pretzels I actually really like, and I picked up some baby carrots, some green apples, some more avocado, more sliced mushrooms, and my favorite hummus. And then I don't think I showed you guys this. I have 3 lemons. That's for like the little kind of mixtures that I make with like the beans and the avocado and all that kind of stuff, or just lemon water. And then I'm going to do some fajitas this week, so I have these chopped up veggies, super easy, some already pre-sliced pineapple slices, and just some vine-ripened tomatoes. So, and I still have an acorn squash and some sweet potatoes left from last week. Hey guys, so I just wanted to share with you my dinner. I've already cooked these before, but I just wanted to share with you a slight variation of what I'm eating tonight. So we are having fajitas, and let me turn you around and show you what we have going on. Okay, so in here I just have the regular fajita mix that I buy, and I've showed you guys before the, oh my god, it's so loud. The red pepper, the green pepper, the onions. This time I added white mushrooms just because I had them in my fridge. And then I will be adding in this Light Life, looks so gross, this Light Life, like, ground hamburger. This isn't the Mexican flavored one because my grocery store didn't have it, so it's just a plain. And I'm doing vegetarian refried beans with this instead of sour cream, like the vegan sour cream. And it doesn't say it contains any sort of like dairy products or anything like that. So I'm excited to have that. I love refried beans. And then I'm also going to be having these soft taco low carb little tortillas. And to flavor my like veggies and the meat, I'm going to be using the Montreal steak seasoning. So, hey guys, just wanted to share a quick breakfast. I just have regular Cheerios, a whole banana sliced up. I'm just going to add in some unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and then I have some coffee with Truvia and also the same almond milk in there. Hey guys, so I just wanted to share with you a couple random things that I picked up from the grocery store. I just got done at the gym. Picked up my daughter, went to the store, and I went to a place called the Fresh Market, and I think that it's kind of like a chain, so I'm not exactly sure what states they're located in, but here in North Carolina we do have them. And I really like this grocery store a lot because you can find like organic specialty stuff. They're when I do buy meat for my daughter and my husband, I like to get it there. They have really great fish and stuff like that if you eat that. So I picked up some kind of random little specialty things that I wanted to share with you guys before I put it away. So I'm going to flip you around and show you what I picked up. So I initially went because I wanted to pick up some little things, but then I love to get flowers there, and I always get these big burst flowers. I don't know what they're called, but they last forever. I know you can find these pretty much at any grocery store like Costco, BJ's, or anything like that. They usually sell these in bunches. So I just picked up the white and then this really pretty fall kind of burnt orange color. So I'm going to put together a little floral arrangement with that. I like to have fresh flowers in my kitchen. I love baby arugula, so I'm going to do like a salad with roasted red potatoes this week. So I picked up this for that salad. I also picked up some of this organic kombucha drink. And this is in the Cosmic Cranberry. I think I've talked about that before. I like that. It is like kind of pricey though. It's like over $3 for one. So I'll pick them up occasionally. I also am going to try this Cindy's Kitchen fresh avocado vinaigrette. It's a dressing and marinade. Okay, so it's only 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. And it's gluten-free and non-GMO. So, I don't know. I haven't tasted that yet. I thought it would be something I would like. It has like lemon and avocado in that. So we're going to give that a try, and I will let you know when I use it. I also picked up some pineapple rings. I love getting pre-cut pineapple. It's just so much easier. The berries and blueberries were on sale, so I picked up 2 blackberries, 1 blueberry. And it's stuff like this that I like to get at this grocery store. These are vegan protein bars. Now, I think I've mentioned, I don't typically rely on these things. I mean, I do eat them occasionally, but I don't like to, you know, eat a ton of this stuff. So I will have these for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I'll have one every other day or something like that. So I have had the Nugo before, and these are amazing. These were on sale, 2 for $3. So I picked up the mint chocolate chip and the mocha chocolate, and those are also gluten-free and vegan. And then I've never had this Nugo Slim, and then it has 17 grams of protein in it. I don't really worry about protein too much. Not really into that. I just try and eat as like many like fruits and veggies as I can. But if you're into protein, this looks like it would be a good option. They're all 200 calories or lower. So this is also Health Warrior Protein Bar, and it's peanut butter cacao. So I'm going to give these a try. I know I've had these too, and they're really, really good. And you can order big boxes off Amazon if you're interested in those. I picked up stuff to make fajitas again. And then I also picked up some artichoke hearts. And these are so good. I like these on salads, but I actually like them for sandwiches as well. So now for the artichoke hearts, serving size is 2 pieces, and it's only 15 calories. So I think it adds a lot of flavor, and it's really good and something different. And these are great because you can have them on hand and keep them in the jars, and they like last for a long time. So similar, I also picked up the roasted imported red peppers. These are really, really good. I had 1 of these peppers and 2 artichoke hearts on a piece of fresh bread for a sandwich, and it was so delicious with some fresh basil. So I'll show that to you guys when I make it again. These pastas were on sale. They're just organic whole wheat pasta. That is a ciabatta baguette that I got. Some bananas. I got the Enjoy Life brand chocolate chips. I like those for pancakes for my daughter on the weekend. Sometimes I'll make them for her. And I like to use the dairy-free chocolate chips. And then I also got these Miracle Noodles. They're 0 calories, which I don't know how that's possible. But they're 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sugar, 0 protein. It's basically, I guess, like eating air. So I don't know. I'm going to give those a try and see what that's all about, but I saw them and I was kind of interested by them. So let me know if you've ever tried anything like that and how you like to cook them, because it seems like it's just like jelly or something. I don't know. They seem kind of weird. So give me some ideas if you guys have ever had those. Some vine-ripened tomatoes, avocados, staple, oranges, and then these pretzels for my daughter. And I also wanted to share with you guys these packet little cube things that I found at TJ Maxx today. So I really love the little French Bulldog print. I think these are really cute. And I know that Target sometimes carries that print in random stuff. So I found these at TJ Maxx. Like I said, the whole entire cooler goes in the freezer, which is nice because then you don't have to hunt for a freezie. I know that's always like annoying and I forget to put them in. So I picked up this because it's the perfect size to put like a little sandwich for my daughter, some carrots, and some fruit will all fit in this tiny one. And then this larger one, you know, if both her and I are going to the park or something like that, we will be able to fit stuff for both of us in there. And I just thought that they were really cute shapes, and I really liked the size of them, and I think this will be easy to throw into my bag and keep her snacks cold for after school. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to share with you guys, and I will see you in the next clip.